Hello and welcome to my channel. I've been tagged in a 10 crafty questions challenge by the talented Jesson Art, and yeah, it sounds like fun and I want to do it. So I will answer the questions and make a few flip-throughs of my old art journals, and maybe, yeah, let's see. I don't know what I'm going to do, but we'll see. The first question is, what's your name? And my name is Ulrika, and my full name is Ulrika Karlsson. It's a Swedish name, at least I'm Swedish. And yeah. And the second question is, what's your YouTube name? Yeah, and that's a really fun one, because I had a YouTube channel long before I started crafting, because I made singing videos on YouTube. So you can check those out if you want to, but yeah, it was just for fun. And since my name is Ulrika, I'm often called Ullis by my friends, and since I have really curly hair, and in Swedish curly hair is called krulligt, so I called myself a really weird name, Krullis Girl, on YouTube. I don't know where I got it from. Originally, I just came up with it when I needed an email or something name, and then I stuck with it. So I guess for for foreigners it sounds like a weird name, Krullis Girl, but it's me. I'm really curly haired and I'm Ullis, and yeah, that's how it is. So my favorite craft, yeah, I've been making a lot of different crafting over the years. I've made bro bands for horses. I've been sewing. I've been making a lot of cosplays. I've been making cards for mostly for Christmas, simple cards, and I've been making a few jewelry for a while. And for a few years I was obsessed with baking. And a long time ago I made dried flowers arrangements, and I like drawing, and I like hand lettering. I've tried a lot of different things, and it feels like now it's all come together, so I can use not the baking maybe, and not everything, but I can use it in my love for art journaling. Yeah, so I've really gotten to love art journaling, and it's my love for now, and I think forever, because it's pure therapy for me. Yeah, so art journaling it is. But I also love mixed media, canvases and painting, and yeah, watercolor painting and different things, but it all comes together in my art journaling anyway. So the fourth question is, what's your favorite shopping place? I work at a craft store that is situated here in Sweden, Norway and Denmark and a few other countries, but it's mostly in the northern Scandinavia here. So I buy most of my supplies there at Panduro. And the things I cannot find there, or if I want anything else, I live in a small town here in Sweden and we don't have any craft stores, and yeah, so I have to buy it online. So that's what I'll do. Yeah. And number 5, what's your 5 favorite YouTube channels? Yeah, my biggest inspiration and yeah, I can just watch this at the same time. My biggest inspiration, of course, is and has always been Maremi Small Art. I can't even remember. I haven't been art journaling that long. I think I started 2017 when I found Marta online on her Break a Blank page series and everything, and I fell in love with her videos and her personality and everything. So I just started trying, and I loved it. But at first I couldn't really understand, why should you art journal in a book when no one can see it? I just wanted to make maybe cards or something so I could send to people. But then I really tried art journaling and I really loved it. So yeah, Marta for sure. And the other big inspiration for me is Willowing. Willowing Arts, I think her channel is called. She's so talented. She can sing even really, really beautifully, and she makes beautiful faces, girl faces, and yeah, she's really talented. So she's been inspiring me a lot with just drawing faces. I love drawing faces, and yeah, so Willowing for sure. And before I found Willowing, I found the talented So Crazy. I'm gonna link them in my description so you can find them, of course. And she also paints, draws a lot of faces, and yeah, she taught me a lot actually. And she has a nice personality too. And of course, Susanne Rose art with a lot of watercoloring and her bright colors and everything. She's a big inspiration to me also. And the fifth is, of course, Jessica at Jesson Art. She is so talented, and I watch every video she comes out with. And yeah, she's a really nice person too. So she inspires me with her beautiful art journals, of course. So yeah, that's the 5, I guess, my favorite. Number 6, what is my favorite color? Yeah, I think I have to say blue, because I've always loved blue. Maybe it doesn't in this spread it shows, but maybe I don't always use it in my spreads, of course. I try to use as many colors as I can, just for the sake of it, to experiment. But I've always loved blue, and my childhood friends could agree. I was loving blue already as a child, so I have to say blue. And question 7. What are my favorite tools when I craft? Yeah, that's a tough one, I guess, or maybe it isn't. I know that I always use, nowadays, I always use my homemade transparent gesso. I love that. I have made a video of the recipe of me making it. It's mine. It's not my original recipe. But I love using it all the time. So, and then I almost always use my Posca pen, especially the white one, of course. I can make splashes, or I can make, you know, white tiny details with it. Even when I paint faces or watercolor, I use the white Posca for detailing. So I have to say Posca pen. And I also think I have to say my Spectrum sparkle pens. I really love those. They are glittery pens, and they are really pigmented and water soluble, and I use them a lot because they are so bright in the colors and easy to use. So I really love them. And of course, I nearly almost always use modeling paste. so that's a big one for me. And yeah, lastly, I think I have to say my Inktense pen, just for shadowing. I love the shadowing process, just to make the page more alive, you know. Yeah, so I have a lot of favorites, of course, watercolors and everything, but yeah. And number 8, where do I get my crafting love from? I don't know, actually. The funny thing is, I didn't even think I was that crafty or artistic when I was younger. I never thought I would do that, those kind of things, but I started, like I said, with dried flowers in my 20s, and yeah, I really love that, making the composition with the dried flowers. And I've always been crafting in one way or another, I think. Calligraphy many years ago. Yeah, so I don't know where I got it from, but for me it's pure therapy, and I need that for many reasons. But yeah, so it's just within me, I think. And number 9, I'm trying to show you a few pages at the same time, so it doesn't get that boring, but I don't know. These are really old pages I'm showing you. So I think it's one of the first art journals I made, and it's with ordinary papers I just glued together. So I don't really like that because it's really bubbly, and yeah, but it can be done, of course. And number 9, yeah, where was I? When did I start crafting? Yeah, like I said, in my 20s I did the dried flowers things, but I didn't start with art journaling before 2017, like I mentioned before. So I haven't done it for that long, but I really love it. And as I said, I've been doing a lot of other stuff before. But I haven't since recently gotten a craft room. So I just love, I can just go in here and be with myself and with my crafting and with, yeah, everything. So, yeah. And number 10, what's my favorite craft project? I have no idea what is my favorite. I don't think I have any idea of that. I think it's mostly the last thing I do is my favorite. Not always. Sometimes I make really, not to say ugly spreads, but I really do make them, because I'm not afraid of making ugly spreads. I know Marta talks a lot about people being afraid of starting, people are being afraid of, you know, break the blank page, but I have never been afraid of that. I just go in, and often the result is terrible, but that's okay. I don't mind that. But I thought I was going to show you I think this is the first one. I haven't been good and put a date on my journals, so I don't know actually, but I think that's the first one, and it was so terrible, so I had to make a new cover of it. So I made the covers out of cardboard from the cornflakes package, and covered it with fabric, linen fabric, and yeah, it's really dirty now, so it kind of works in a way. And I guess I would show you this. Yeah, my first journal even says. And these things are really hideous. Look at that. I'm not sure what that is. I'm just trying. I think I was trying modeling paste and colors. And yeah, you can see it's really... Yeah, this is something else. I tried my first stamps I've had for a long time. And I'm just, yeah, trying some modeling paste. I have no idea what I'm doing at this point. So, yeah, but it's fun to see the process and the development I've been making in quite a short time anyway. So I remember, I think I loved this one. Oh my god, look at that. I loved it, but I liked it in the beginning. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Just a trial for modeling paste also. I think it was a homemade modeling paste. I didn't have that much materials in the beginning. I just started with what I had, and I made I made a modeling paste of my own, and it didn't work out that well. You see, they just smudged and it was too thin, and I had a few washes, and I don't know. I remember, oh, this is so bubbly, but I really love this one. I was trying to make a galaxy kind of spread, and I only had one butterfly stamp, so I used it everywhere. It's that one. My first kind of vintagey spread. And I don't know what this is. I think I just wanted to try the Finnebear what do you call texture paste I got. And I know I like this one in the beginning. Inspired by Marta, of course. But it's a mess. And this has been smudged. I was doing some calligraphy here. And I was trying out the embossing. I hadn't tried that before either. I wasn't that much of a scrapbooker before. I just made very simple Christmas cards. So I'm not that experienced in any of that. So here's another page. Just trying out. And I remember this bird. I think I was inspired by Susanne Rose in this one. I was so proud. I was drawing this bird myself, inspired by Susanne, of course, and from a napkin I had with a bird on it. And I used watercolors, and I was so proud of that. I still think it's really pretty. So, yeah. And this is the page I really hated that one. It was so ugly. And I had to, you know, just paint all over it with Jesson and just do something else with it. And it became slightly better, but not that. Yeah. Yeah, and this is so much part of my therapy. And I like hand lettering. So I'm just gonna speed it up maybe a bit. Strange. And this is really shiny. Yeah, a strange one again. And I remember I really loved this one. I was really proud of this one. Happiness comes in salty water. I live at the coast in Sweden, salt water. And yeah, I like this one. It's a lot of textures and cheesecloth and glitters and everything. A lot of texture in this one too, but yeah. And this one, it's full of texture. It's modeling paste, and it's pearls, and it's so thick, and glitter. Yeah. And here I used a tea bag and expressed my love for tea. Yes, I love tea. Yeah. Strange one. And this kind of goldy one. A really strange one. But it's okay. Oh, I think I painted that strange butterfly. Yeah, I did. I dream of flying. Let's make some art. Yeah. It's a wonderful napkin I got. And so much stuff and so messy. And this is not, oh yeah, not that pretty, but yeah, it's fun to see the old ones, and just see what they consist of. And here's another one. And I painted that butterfly actually, because like I said, I didn't have any. I painted the leaves and the flowers too, because I didn't have anything nearly. And that's the butterflies I had, so I had to use them. And here I tried on some crackle thingy, but yeah, I really don't like using acrylics in my art journaling. The page just stick together and it's too thick, and I don't know. And this is a really weird one. This also is too shiny for my liking, and I kind of like that one. I don't know. Strange colors. I like to experiment with strange colors. And another one, not my usual type. Sorry. I know I really love this one. I like that one. Yeah, my faces back then were really, I don't know. A strange one again. And this is the one I was trying to tell tell myself my good qualities. A really messy one. This was a pure therapy one, I remember. I wasn't feeling that well, so I had to make a spread to comfort me. Yeah. Is there anything else here? Yeah, few. I used the alcohol inks here. Oh god. Like I said, I like playing with colors. And this is just backgrounds. Maybe I should show you a newer one. The newest one, maybe. I don't know. This is my newest. And I forgot to say, I almost always use my moleskin nowadays, because they are so thick and nice to work in. So I don't have to glue the pages together. I just, yeah, go with it. So a lot of glitter in this one. And texture and decoupage. This was a therapy one. And this is with Marta's beautiful things from her Maremi Small Art Design. I kind of love this one. I do. It's scraps from my pouring in it. So I tried some pouring and I used the scraps. I put some papers under the pouring. So I just use it. And this one I'm not loving. It's weird, but I love cats though. And this one is a pure therapy spread also. I wasn't feeling well. I was sad and desperate. I was really, really sad. So it felt better when I was making this. And like I said, I love painting faces, and I'm really inspired by Willowing. Yeah. And this is a therapy one too. Sometimes I need to scream. That's what I'll do. Yeah. Marta's things again. And I kind of like this one. Lots of texture. This is one I haven't showed, and I haven't made any video of it. It was just spur of a moment art journaling. And maybe this is one of my favorites, I think. I really like this one. How it came together, and yeah, with all the texture and the background seeping through. I like this. La, like this. Oh, this one I don't like. I just kept going and going and I didn't love it. So I didn't know what to do with it. So yeah. And this is no video either. It's just yeah. I don't like that one, but I like the napkins I used, and I like Who Are You, but I don't like the composition. But sometimes you do stuff you don't like. And here I drew an eye, and it was just I was really tired and just made a therapy spread one evening. And this is not a favorite either. And this one I made the other day, and I like it. Yeah. And this is from yesterday with a lot of texture, and I actually really like this one. So that's my newest, and I just drew a face last night. Yeah. So oh, sorry, the camera just oops. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I think I answered all the questions, and I'm gonna tag some. I don't know that many YouTubers, so I don't know who to tag actually. I have to go through that and see if I can tag someone. I've just started making these craft videos for a month, I think, or more than a month, but I'm new to this crafting video thing, and yeah, I hope I will get more friends and a bigger community, because I really love this community of crafters. I have to say, I've never felt this welcome before anywhere, and I feel the love. Yeah, that's what I do. I feel the love of all the crafters and supporters and fellow crafters. So I'm really grateful for that, and thank you, Jessica, for tagging me. And of course everyone knows about her, Jesson Art. If you don't, I'm gonna tag her, link her below, and of course my other inspirations, Martha, of course, the big one. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and have a nice day. Bye.